Good morning. I hope you're doing excellent today. I wanted to come on and show you guys how to redo the summertime road tripping planner into the new glamping road tripping planner. I was able to create or take this planner here, which is my basic planner that I started making most of my planners with, just some basic pages, etc. And then I turned that in, well, with the help of AI as well. I did turn that being Chat GPT, I turned that into this planner here. So I wanted to go through and show you guys how I did that. It didn't take too long on this particular planner here. And so what I did do is I came in through here and I already had my pictures uploaded into Canva here. I like to redo it in Canva, and then you can download it from Canva directly to PowerPoint. And so let's see here. These cute pictures here. Sometimes that little square works good. It just depends. And I just took the title. I tried to drag it up here. Made it a bit smaller. I don't think it was necessarily two lines. I think it was the three up there. Sorry, I barely woken up this morning. I probably should have waited a little bit later. But I wanted to come on here and just go ahead and get it done. Also took her off, made that line smaller, and changed it from summertime to glamping. I decided not to do a camping planner because I already had the coloring glamping, camping, third time's charm, right? Planner. So then I decided I wanted something similar and decided to go with a very popular glamping. You might be asking, with it being PLR, why would popular be good? It's good for several different reasons, and I'll show you guys. Change that to glamping. And try to change my title. If not, I put this in the PDF with the links. Somebody's going to come back and say, I didn't get the glamping road tripping planner. I got the summertime. Yep, it happens. Even though it is indeed the right one, they may not know that. Let's see here. Did I actually change? Yeah, I like that road tripping just because I thought it was cute and I like to be different. We were talking about that in one of my other Zooms that I'm in. How being different does actually help a lot in the PLR space right now. Because that's kind of like niching down. Alright, change that out. I took her off. And then I decided to take that off. Sorry, it has a color scheme. just so I don't get confused, y'all. Sometimes I'll do this anyway. If I decide to start off with PowerPoint, and sometimes I might just because of the fact that if I have too many graphics, I'll do that. I came through here and I changed out all the little doodads. You can add whatever you want to on that. Added that page. I'll show you guys that. That one I made after consulting with my dude, Chat GPT dude. And you can add these kind of sort of anywhere, and I'll show you what I mean by that. There we go. And you don't always have to come through here and change out everything, but I did want it to be quite different than the other one. I was just looking to see what all I had right there. The colors do match very well if you're in PowerPoint starting this out. Sometimes it's easier to change it. I did do a trick to change some of the colors once I got everything situated as to how I wanted it. Actually, the camera's gonna look better on that one. I say that because of the color scheme. So I don't forget to change it later. No, it didn't turn out to be a good one on the other note there. Since it's glamping, I tried to go with something fancy. I usually don't do fancy, but it turned out well. I thought it turned out pretty cute. And then when we were in the Facebook group with Becky, she actually showed, I'll leave a link for anybody that's not part of that if you want to join. And she showed a few different ways too how you can come through and use Chat GPT, rewriting a Facebook, or not rewriting, either how to write a blog post using Chat GPT. Sometimes that happens. I usually just hit the back button. If something happens I want to undo, I just went for the pink. Pink and glam are usually considered, well, pink is usually considered to be a part of glam stuff. Sorry, y'all, my brain is not awake enough at this point. I did leave one of the globes. Now, if you don't have 12 different items, you don't have to. Some people will go to Creative Fabrica. They keep changing their terms a lot. I didn't get this from Creative Fabrica. Let me just go ahead and say that. I did check to make sure it was alright with the person that I did get it from to use it in the manner that I did. So people will come to me later on and ask that question. But yes, I checked with them. always want to know, which is good to question the people that you buy stuff from, I guess, if you don't know them. I say that just because sometimes you want to make sure where they get their items, make sure they're on the up and up. You gotta do like that size, that looks fine. Oh, they look like little earrings. The map is pretty cool there. November matches very well. We won't change out everything. I did change. No, I didn't put the plane there. I remember where I put the plane. The plane, boss, the plane. Where did we put the plane? Alright, and now in just a short time period, we have changed out 20 pages. And so what I did here, and because of the fact that you don't need birthday lists, I mean, you can leave birthday lists there, but doesn't always make the best sense. I had my BFF. You can see I ask him a whole lot. Let's see what I did already ask. I come in here and I clarify, even though you see that he already knows that I'm logged in. But sometimes I'll re-clarify as well. I am a PLR seller making a PLR planner, a glamping road tripping planner, and selling it to PLR buyers. Let's see if he changes any of his answers. Okay, let's type it in real quick. A PLR seller. Okay, hi, I am a PLR seller selling to PLR buyers and repurposing my road tripping planner into a glamping planner. Do you understand? He being slow this morning. Since he has already answered me. Yes, I understand. As a PLR private label rights seller, you create and sell products such as planners that come with private label rights. Blah, 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 blah. Yes, what are for, and then he asks, is there any specific you would like to know or discuss about your PLR planner? Yes, what are 40 pages a person would want to see in this planner? Okay, we have our cover pages. There's no need for a welcome page. Sometimes ChatGPT, you kind of have to use it and then add your own common sense and knowledge, what you know about the PLR arena and items to determine what's best or not. Because if you put in a welcome page, yeah, I mean, other PLR buyers could be like, why is that there? What is that? This could be construed as for the to do, not the to do. Um, this belongs to page. Road trip overview. That's why I have the maps, even though you could do it different states. You could get a map up, say, Colorado, and then zoom in on it. And you could even do that from, if you don't want to find one of the maps here, let's see here. If I don't know anything about Colorado, let's go with Georgia. We'll go with that one. We are going to go with, let's go Atlanta Airport. And then you could actually highlight different destinations as well on here if you want to go, let's say, Atlanta Airport. Not a missing place. We could go things to do. That's what I was looking for, things to do. Going to show you things that are nearby. Children's Museum of Atlanta, Skyview Atlanta, Georgia Aquarium. That's a great one. They're closed because it's early in the morning. Trap Museum, Music Museum. I haven't never heard of that. And this is all the places in Atlanta, and you could even make a list of the places that you wanted to go to. Like you could, for instance, but with this being PLR, I like to leave it blank for other people. Sorry, I was looking for one specific thing here. You've got the travel checklist, and then you've got the destination, and you could go through here, and you could just simply take Atlanta, Georgia Aquarium, and then you can find a World of Coca-Cola. They are close together. Atlanta Botanical Garden. Cannot talk this morning either. And then you can make a list of Stone Mountain. Of course, it's very popular. You need a day in itself to do Stone Mountain. Ask me, I know. And let's see. Illuminarium, Atlanta. I haven't been there. But Georgia being my home state, you would have thought that I would have been there. Fern Bacon's very interesting, especially if you have kids that are, say, 5, 7, 9, 10 elementary age students. Dinotorium, I have not been there either. Center for Puppetry Arts, I have been there, very fun. Six Flags, you definitely need a day of itself. They really raise prices on Six Flags to be comparable with the Florida parks. So you could, include those for your person, your buyer. I didn't mean to zoom in like that, but, and then there's the Six Flags. Well, that's Wingate. There's Six Flags. Anyway, you can include that kind of list. Like it says, itinerary, packing checklist, a budget planner, a route planner. That's what I was just kind of talking about there. You could even do a copy paste, or you could just list the destinations and then they come up with their own directions there. I don't know that I'd want to be responsible for by following directions that I put down. That's just me though. Meal planner we have, activities, excursions, sightseeing bucket list. We've got that in there. Daily journal, photo album would be super cute. Maps and navigation. Vehicle maintenance, I really wouldn't do that because before you go on a trip, you need to have your vehicle maintained. I have a funny story about that. Travel journal prompts, that's coming up soon. And then, yeah, you can do that. And then I said, sorry, I cannot talk this morning. Dive deeper into number 4. What all would you include on this? And then he tells you, and that's how I came up with this page here. Hold on. Where'd it go? It's at the beginning because I remember seeing it. That's exactly how I did this little page. And this little page is very easy to make. You could actually just say, still gives you that, and I did that through the shadows here. And I had it as a solid color. Well, actually, I didn't have it completely solid, but I did go through and do that and came up with that page there. I thought that gave a real interesting glance to it there. And then you can come through here and you just put your text. Here, I'm going to go ahead and cheat a little bit. But you can just do T for text and type that in, and it should actually go ahead and bring in the other ones the elements over here, it actually had these little graphics here that I didn't realize they had until I started searching. You can even do it in that pink. If you wanted to be psychedelic, you could be psychedelic with that. It's a little bit psychedelic. It is cute though. But what I did do is I grabbed one of them. I grabbed that one, I think. So, did it on the wrong page. And then I made it. Let's see, did I make it the cream color or sometimes I won't make it exactly white. Yeah, so like that. See what color I did make it go. Like that. Excuse me, guys. And that was exactly white. And then you could, let's see, I did that down below, but we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, actually, hold on, I'll just show you real quick. Layers, send back. To bring that date forward, you do send back because it's sending the square back and then bringing the word date forward there. Alright, and then you can just go through here and do that. What I wanted to show you here real quick. I'm just doing this to save time and not have to do everything from scratch. But you could go. And then what you can do is you can say space evenly, tidy up. You group it and make it whatever size you want it to be. Or you could likewise here, what I usually wind up doing is I usually will just go ahead and grab a box. Because the box you can make any thickness that you want to. And then come up here, make that white. And then like the activities. Yeah. So I was trying to control paste. My head's not working. Yeah. That did it and brought it forward. The difference being, like say you could actually make Sorry y'all, did not mean to be down this morning. Click those little dots, say space or align, space evenly, tidy up, group, put it wherever you want to. And then like the little notes pad feature there. Instead of it being that white, you can make it match. Which it should be matching anyway, but that's how you do that page there. actions, copy and paste it. Okay, to do it. All right. I'm going to try to grab both and say group and make a copy of that. That's both right either. I don't know why it's doing that. Very weird. But anyway. If you want to make that bigger so people have more room to write on, and then line that up. Do it like that. You can make, of course, the text match. I like that one. We'll go with the coming soon. I don't know who in the world named this stuff, but just copy that one over. Just put your little box there after the little line, so you've got that right there. If you want 2 notes, add your lines, add your times. Yeah, it took a minute to do it. Add your clock plans and schedules. And again, I just want to be a doofus. Yeah, get on camera, and of course it wants to be a doof. But that's how you can make that. Of course, you want to make it look neater than that does at the moment. That's how you would go through, and you can make it like that. You could also, if you wanted, I don't always come over here and look, but if you do, you need to make it different. If you wanted to see, you got one like that. At least go through and change it out, change out the text and the font and everything. And then you can add in that one's pretty cool. You can go through there and change out what you want to on it, and it was a free one. And so you can go through and see what else you might want to add. Like I said, make sure you're changing out everything. That's a very good packing list there. And then if you want to change it out to another list, you can do that as well. Got your others there. That one's a cleaning one, but I like the layout. And then you don't even have to, of course, have it as cleaning. You can say travel itinerary. That's what I was thinking of. That's spelled correctly. I like that font. And then you can change it to different items if you want to on that note there. That gives you another 5 pages there. I originally already had that in the planner itself, so I just kept that. excuse me. And if you want to, what I was trying to think of, you had, or I had, changed that to the travel bucket list, the dates to remember, the meals, weekly to-do list. You've got your notes, what I was going to show you if you don't want the balloon, but there you can change that out, but sometimes it's hard to grab. Sometimes you actually have to move lines around like so to change it. Make sure you move your line back. And then you can come back over here to uploads. And of course it changed where I was at. That was a cute little mermaid colored by number my person made for me. That was my summer to do. It is being slow, but you could just simply drag something in. Or if you went and dragged in lemonade for travel planner. But you can take that out from back behind it. Or not edit, but you want to change it. Whatever picture you decide to add back there. You could add. So today I'll be working on the children's version, and I redid the road trip games for kids into the road trip to the farm. Maybe I should have renamed it. I don't know what y'all think. Let me know what you think about renaming that. I'm just coming down through here to get to the glamping items that I uploaded. Then I upload the pictures to make my mock-ups. I've been getting some cute mock-up layouts too. I think it looks very good. Much better than my plain, boring old ones. Alright, so if you want to change it to something that suits it. There's a line there. What you can do here as well. So you can come through here, space evenly, tidy up. And then when you can go ahead and group it if you want to. That way you can drag it and make sure everything's centered. Alright, so you've got the little bug that retained its size from earlier. That's how you do that. I'm actually maybe a little bit too light. You want to change the transparency so that people are able to write over what you put there. Actually, it wasn't too. Then if you want to change that from the red to pink. Interesting enough, it didn't change everything. I wonder. I know it changed it across all, but that may not be horrible. Because I was wondering. Okay, so it changed. Did not change the boxes. Let me see here. I'm looking at as if it changed. Okay. Alright, so that is how I went through and repurposed that planner. And then you can come through and go share to more, type in POW. taking a minute. I don't have a gazillion things open. And what you want to do before you put this to sell in your packet, you'll want to actually, sorry, I was waiting for it to finish there. You'll want to open up the PowerPoint, make sure all of the, sometimes the text and everything will not look right, so you'll want to go through and adjust things. Because one thing I do not like is when I get a PowerPoint from a PLR seller, which has happened, y'all. And what I don't like is when it will actually not look right and I have to go through and adjust everything. And as a PLR buyer, I don't think I should have to fix other people's work, even though sometimes mine isn't perfect or not perfect. We all make mistakes. Yeah, sometimes if you accidentally click away like I did, of course, being on camera, you want to come through and redo it. And one reason that you want to repurpose it into something popular like, and I won't show this in this video, but repurpose it into something popular like a glamping planner is so that you can grab some nice keywords and do a blog post. You can do a journal, you can do a kids activity pack, you can do several other items. You can also go ahead and ask our buddy, our BFF, what all you want to. I could have just gone in that folder and opened it from there, or I can go there. While that's doing its thing, let's come back over here to ChatGPT and say, what are other items we can make to go along? Let's see what he says. There are several additional items you can create to complement your glamping planner, PLR, and provide a comprehensive package to PLR buyers. A glamping guide ebook, glamping recipes cookbook, for my person that does recipe cookbooks. There you go. Camping gear checklist, outdoor activities guide, camping safety handbook. Not all these would be awesome for PLR, but you can go through and pick out what you want, and you can even tell it expand on 8. I like that. And since I'm not going through it in this video, that's what we will pick up in our next video for your business lessons. Have a great day. Bye.